So my father, Powell, started the business 14 years ago, and he started primarily to store hard copy records. Over time, we've grown a lot though, and we do a lot of scanning, converting to digital records from physical, as well as shredding. We also provide consulting services, and most of our client relationships start by just offering good advice. Maybe they're dealing with a medical records conversion project, going into an electronic medical record software, or a legal discovery issue, either for the business or for a law firm, or some other kind of electronic conversion that we may have experience with and that we'll offer advice, help the client develop some efficiencies, look for ways for them to approach it more strategically than just buying software or hardware like a scanner and telling their people to start scanning. In most cases, we find that the volume of records that people store and want to scan would be quite expensive to convert, and generally 2 to 5% of their total records inventory will ever be accessed. And in most cases, we find that we can save up to 80% of the cost of scanning it all up front by just scanning what they need when they need it. We have climate-controlled storage for special media types, microfilm and microfiche, hard copy records that have to be kept permanently, like deeds, for example, or wills, record types that are digital in nature, for example, backup tapes or hard drives. And we even have a specialized vault that is the only technology of its kind in the area, specifically designed for managing specialized media like the ones I've mentioned. You know, most people think of us as a place to store hard copy records when almost all of our work is digitizing records for people. And you might think, well, that spells the end of your business, when most of our work is helping people become more efficient with the way they manage their new digital information. We'll walk into a place that may have started scanning years ago, only to find that they're scanning the same things 5 different times. They'll scan it, print it, then scan it again for long-term storage. Well, anyone who's serious about converting their systems to digital records management really needs good advice on how to change the workflow of their organization. And that's a specialty that we have that we generally don't even charge for. We'll come in and do an analysis of what our clients are doing now, and we'll say, hey, you have these opportunities for improvement. It's going to mean storage, scanning, and shredding in these ways, and you can handle this percentage of it on your own. But in order to get caught up, in order to prevent your folks from going back to the old way of doing things, we recommend you take these steps. And those are things we can help with. We work with single-family offices, and we work with Fortune 1000 companies. Our footprint actually goes to 48 states of clients that we've worked with. And most of that has come from solving a problem here locally for an organization that took it to headquarters and said, this is a really unique solution and we think that everyone else will benefit from it. Thomasville is an awesome place to live and to work, and the fact that we're able to run a business here is just icing on the cake.